We're live, we're live, we're live. What's up, everybody? Brooklyn and the family is back. Glad to be back, everybody. So I'm gonna let everybody say hi. To my right is my beautiful wife, Jazzy.
Hey everyone, I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Happy Sunday. Glad to be back.
Absolutely. Next up is my sister, True.
Happy Sunday. Glad to be back. Hope you enjoy the show.
All right, next up is my sister, Patty.
Hey everyone, happy Sunday.
Next up is my brother, Dre.
Happy Sunday, everyone. Hopefully, you guys enjoy the show and good to see you and good to be back.
Yeah, I'm happy to be back too. I know it's been a while. I've been getting a lot of emails, a lot of messages. People missed us. We miss you guys also. And today we got a great show to go. Great show for y'all today. It's Black History Month, and the family figured we'll come back when Black History starts. So, what we talking about today?
Okay, we're doing a story on one of the first black aviation pilots. Her name was Bessie Coleman. She was born in January 26, 1892 in Atlanta, Texas. She was born to Susan and George Coleman. She was the 10th child out of 13 children. Her parents were sharecroppers. She even helped her parents do the sharecropping. At 2 years old, they moved to Washahashi, Texas, where they were very instrumental in church, and that's when she became very interested in flying. And she received a scholarship to segregate a school that we now know as Langston's University. Patty?
Yeah, so Betsy was like 23 and then she moved to Chicago. She went to live with one of her brothers in Chicago. She worked in a barber shop, in a beauty school, filing nails. And I think she did that for about 3 years. And then her brother did serve in the military, and he was telling her stories about how women in France would fly planes. And Betsy became really intrigued with this. But, back in 1915, it was hard for a woman or a Black woman to even apply for schools like this. So she did apply to several schools in America, trying to get her um, pilot license so that she can learn how to fly a plane. Is that Jazzy?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, as y'all guys stated, it was hard for her to try to get anything far as, getting her license. So she wind up going to France so that she could obtain her license. And there she learned how to speak, language, and she did really well. And then after that, she started doing different things with the plane, triple eights and all kinds of stuff with the plane. So, something like that she did to earn money. So when she came back to the States, she would be able to make money. And also, um, I thought she did really well. She, got a lot of honors, for what she did. And as a first black, woman, and she was also, her father was a native Indian. So I think she did fantastic in those times, the early 1900s. So Dre, what you think about this story? I think it's fantastic.
Yes, I think it's fantastic just to uh, go over some of the things that you ladies has already mentioned this morning. Um, Betsy, she was an influential person that that you know that really struck a lot of people, a lot of Black Americans. That is, she's a well-known uh, uh, piece of culture in the Black society today, and she really. um, it was really hard for her to get started. Like True, Patty, and you, Jazzy, both said, uh, for her to even get into aviation school uh, here in the United States, it was pretty much almost impossible. She really didn't know what she wanted to do, but she knows she didn't want to be a sharecropper. So when she moved to Chicago, uh, she started working in a barber salon, like Patty said, and she met quite a few uh, people that helped her along the way, and one of them was Robert Abbott. Robert Abbott, and helped her out. You know, he was part of the Chicago Defender newspaper. Uh, he helped her financial wise to get to France so she could actually go to this flying school. And from there, her story begins. So if she hadn't have got to France to even go to this, uh, what they considered back in those times, one of the top aviation schools in the world, we wouldn't have known Bessie Coleman today.
Yes.
Uh,
Absolutely.
I want to ask y'all something.
mhm.
She was the first black lady aviator.
Yes.
Yes, she did it
Yes,
2 years before Amelia Earhart.
Wow, wow.
right,
What
right.
year was this? Y'all know?
She graduated uh, aviation school in 1921. That's when she got her
Wow,
pilot license from France. Now, Amelia Earhart at the time, a lot of people don't know. Amelia Earhart at the time, she wasn't a pilot. Amelia Earhart was like a co-pilot that
Yes.
that learned how to fly. You
okay,
know, let the story be told. Bessie Coleman inspired her to be a pilot.
okay.
Yes.
I
Yes.
got some
So,
pictures on
Yes.
her so people
mm,
can see what we talking about. It's Black History Month, and we figured we'll come back when it was Black History Month. So we like Black History Month, so we're gonna show y'all the lady that we talking about. All right. Let me add it to the screen. This is the lady that we talking about. She was the first black lady aviator. You know, that's something else.
That is
Yes.
You
something.
know, for her to be the first black um woman aviator.
that's
Wow.
true.
y-
That's
Right.
true.
Yes.
Where it was, Jim Crow back then, so she couldn't, it was hard for her to do anything in the United States. So that's why she went to France. And from France she went to Europe also.
Wow.
Right.
Look at that.
Right.
She
Right.
flying them planes.
Ac-
Yes.
Right.
Wow.
Actually,
It's something else.
yeah, she did good. I mean, if you follow her life story, the way things panned out, uh, you know, if it wasn't for her going to Europe, she never would have became the person that she is today. To be honest,
Okay.
uh, when she came back to the states, um, she couldn't even. They recognized her. The city of Chicago did recognize her, but she could not uh, get a job flying airplanes still because no one would take her on. Uh,
Wow.
for
Why
say,
wouldn't he take her on?
well,
Because of her nationality.
Oh
Because of
wow.
right.
yeah,
So yeah,
yeah,
Right.
because you got to remember this was the 19 what?
Early 1900s.
Early
right,
1900s. So yeah,
Mhm.
Yes.
yeah, I get it. I
right,
get it.
right.
You know,
But I
this is
also want
this
to
is
state, go ahead.
this is her when she was older, right? You see me putting the mouse on it, right?
No, no,
No, that's
she didn't
not her
make it.
because she
That's not.
died. She died in her 30s. So
Right,
no,
No.
she died in her
Oh,
30s.
she died young.
Yeah, she died young.
she did.
Wow.
She
She
died
did.
young.
Because she had gotten into an accident with one of the planes and she broke her ribs and her leg. Then she,
Wow.
got better and then she started again. But yeah, she was 30, I think
Wow.
30,
35,
34.
34,
34.
34.
35.
So she went down in the history books then.
Oh,
Yes.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay.
I
All right.
wanted to list a couple of her
Achievements,
her
yeah.
her her, her honors.
All right. So good. Give
In
them.
in Atlanta, Texas, they have a museum for those that's in Texas, and they have a replica of her airplane, which was called Queen Bess. She also in Chicago a part of O'Hara International was named after her. She also has a street named after her in Chicago.
Mm,
She also has a school called Bessie Coleman Middle School in Ched Hill, Texas. She
mm.
has some really. Oh, and Washoe, Texas. She also has a boulevard named after her.
Wow.
Right,
So
Wow.
right.
She should.
this lady, later on, she was inducted to the Hall of Fames of Aviation accomplishments in 2006.
Wow.
So it took some years for her to really get recognized. But I myself stumbled across her.
Okay.
Right,
Right,
because True came
right.
up with it. I thought it was fantastic. Yeah.
I had
Yeah,
no idea of what a phenomenal woman that this woman was.
Yes.
yeah. Grapevine, true
Yeah.
grapevine.
Yeah. Definitely a great find. I'm glad
Oh,
that the family is back doing this. I'm glad to be back.
Because actually, a lot of people don't even know about her, which is sad.
Yeah, I didn't know about her.
Yes, basically that's what I'm saying.
Yes, yes. A lot of people wouldn't even known about her. I don't think, have True looked into this because I was surprised at it myself. So, and I love history. So,
right,
Yes.
yeah,
right.
I
Yeah, I
love
want
Well,
history.
to take a minute to do a couple of shout outs. I'm gonna say hi to a few people. Octavia, I want to say what's up to you. Um, I want to say what's up to Shrinking Sharon. I want to say hi to Vincent. I want to say hi to Playlister. All right, and I also want to say hi to Dow. I'm glad to see you guys. And J Mac. I'm glad to see you guys. All right.
yeah. Welcome, guys. Welcome.
Yeah.
You
Welcome.
know, I also wanted to mention too that here in Oakland, part of the Oakland International Airport is named after Bessie Coleman.
Yes, she
What?
has a.
It
Hmm.
is. I think it should be talked about how hard it was for her to even get to the point to where she is today, even before she died.
Hmm.
I don't know if you ladies would like to go over that part of the story, but um, you know, from France to the US, she still had to pay her school loans off.
Yes.
So she had to. That's why she started doing stunt flying. She started traveling with these state fairs, and they would pay admission to come see her do stunt flying. That's how she was able to pay her loans off. But uh, even before that, she couldn't even get a good flying plane here in the U.S. to do the stunt flying in. So a lot of these planes that she was doing her stunts in, pilots today said that that was very dangerous. Like Jazzy said before, she had an accident where her plane just took a nosedive and literally pretty much almost ended her life. At that point, she just told
Wow.
the doctors to patch her back up because she wanted to continue to fly, because that was her passion. And people like Amelia Earhart, they had sponsors to uh to help them make money. And that's how Amelia was able to finance her planes and to be able to get good planes and stuff like that to fly. But Bessie Coleman, she couldn't get a sponsor. The only sponsor that actually helped her out here in the U.S. was this company called Coleman Tires. I don't know if you guys remember Coleman Tires. Coleman Tires, they were around until the mid to late 70s. Anyway, Coleman Tires gave her a sponsorship, and that's how she started making a little money to
Hmm.
afford to even buy a plane. But here in America, she still couldn't buy a quote unquote a good plane from a reputable company. So she was stuck flying military surplus planes. And these military surplus planes, of course, these planes have been through battles and stuff like that.
Yeah,
And
wars.
yeah, wars. And these planes were pretty much on his last leg, and she
Yeah.
was fixing these planes up to fly them. But eventually they caught up with her.
Yeah. Vincent
Yes.
had a question. You see it?
Yeah, yeah, she was also native American because her father was.
Yes.
Her father was. Yeah. So yeah. So I want to read. I want to read like a little something that she had wrote. She said, "The air is the only place freedom from prejudice." She said she knew she had there were no aviators, neither men nor women, and also with the race. So this is what she wanted to do. She wanted to also open the school so she could teach people how to become pilots, which it never happened because she had died before that. But she was trying to open up schools and trying to really do a lot for the black people. So that's why I said she was fantastic. She was a
Yeah,
fantastic person.
yeah.
She really
I didn't
was.
know about her from what I'm hearing. I see that she was, and for her to be the first black woman aviator, that's achievement. She achieved a lot.
Yes, she
So,
did. And for the
um,
times that she
yeah,
came in.
that was
Yes.
great. That's good for the young kids to see something like this. I should have put this made for kids, so they could see like we have people like her out here that achieving stuff like this. A first woman, black woman aviator. Oh man, that
Yes.
is something else.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Yes, that's
But
something else.
before she died, and then also when she was doing the different tricks to try to make extra money, if they wouldn't let black people come in at the same door with the white people, she wouldn't do it. She would not do it.
Right, right,
Yeah, that's crazy.
She wouldn't do it. So if any place that she did her shows, if black people couldn't walk in the same door with the white people's, she would not do it. So there's
Yes.
a lot of things that she achieved in her short life because she died at 30 something years old. 30, I think 34 years old, Diva.
Yes.
Right. So she achieved a lot. And people need to get into your history, look into things because a lot of stuff we don't know about, So I think this was fantastic.
right. I
And
think
so
it
she
was too.
definitely a pioneer. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, she was
Yes.
a pioneer.
Yeah,
Yes, she
yeah.
was.
Good to see you, Vincent. We're back. We're back. I know everybody missed us, and I've been getting a lot of emails and messages and whatnot, and let everybody know we're back permanently. So I will be doing Tuesdays, Tech Talk Tuesday. Well, it's going to be broken up in different segments: Tech Talk, Home Theater. I got a lot of stuff for Home Theater that I'm going to present to you guys. So Vincent, this is right up your alley. So I want everybody to stay tuned to the channel because we got a lot of content to show you guys. All right, we had a lot of time off, but we had a lot of time to uh put together some stuff. All right, so I hope y'all enjoy. So remember, we're coming on Sundays for I don't know if it's true crimes or what Jazzy want to call it because this is Black History. So I guess you're gonna be doing Black History this month, right? Correct, Jazzy?
Correct.
Okay, then after that, we'll be going back to true crimes and missing, right? You said you want to add missing.
Yes, yes, yes.
So we're gonna be doing missing, and we're gonna be doing a host of a lot of things, So we're back permanently. So I just want y'all to know that. So make sure that y'all toggle on those notifications, and so y'all be notified when we be going live. I see that y'all in here, so I'm pretty sure y'all got y'all thing toggled on. All right, so we're gonna have a great time this year. This is a new year, new content, new things always. All right. Octavia says, "Welcome back." Um,
Thank you, Octavia.
back.
Glad to be back, Octavia.
Yeah, yeah. We happy to be back. Like I said, I had a lot of messages from you guys, a lot of support while we wasn't live, and we appreciate y'all sticking with us. And we are back, and we got some stuff for y'all. So I hope y'all enjoy it.
Right. So,
Well,
Brooke,
but
Dre, go ahead, Dre.
well, to sum it up, as far as Betsy Coleman is concerned, what I want to say is, right before she passed, I just want to give a little detail on how she passed
Mm-hmm.
and the controversy around her passing. So, like you stated before, Jazzy, she was doing stunt shows around America, and she had got to the point to where she had made a name for herself. And like you said, uh, one stunt show that she was trying to do, they wouldn't let the blacks walk through the front door. So, she spoke up for everyone. She said if the blacks are not able to walk through the front door, she's not going to do her show. So at this point, Bessie Coleman was known around the U.S. and uh, she went back to her hometown, Waxahachie, Dallas Love Field. That's where she was getting a lot of her surplus planes, and she met this one pilot. His last name was Wills,
Mm-hmm.
and they wouldn't let Betsy fly the plane because she had another show to do in Jacksonville, Florida at the time. So she knew that Dallas Love was the only place where she was going to be able to get a plane to do her stunt maneuvers in Jacksonville at the time. But anyway, they would not let her take off in that plane from Dallas Love Field. A mechanic slash aviator. Uh, his last name was Willis. He agreed to fly the plane with Betsy as the co-pilot, and on their way to Jacksonville, they had to make three emergency stops that wasn't told in the story.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but this plane was in bad shape, to
Mm,
sum
yeah.
it up. But anyway, they never made it to Jacksonville, Florida, uh, because at the time, he was flying the plane and it crashed. And when it crashed, ironically, she was still alive when it crashed. What ended her life is the emergency team that came on site. It was gasoline all over the place. Somebody ironically said, "Hey, I want to smoke a cigarette." As soon as he lit that cigarette up, big explosion happened,
Hmm.
and that's basically what killed both of them.
Wow.
And
Mm.
it was a very sad story, very good story. And I wanted to also mention that if you wanted to watch the movie on Bessie Coleman, Amazon Prime has it out. The movie is titled "The Legend: The Bessie Coleman Story," and it's a real good.
I think that's with Queen Latifah, right?
No, no, it's not
No,
with Queen
No.
Latifah.
No.
no,
This was
no.
basically a narrated story that
Okay.
basically told her whole life story,
Yes.
and it was very good. So I just wanted to mention that.
So what was the show that Queen Latifah did? Didn't Queen Latifah did a show on her too? A
No,
movie?
not on her. Not on her. Another lady.
No?
Another
Queen,
lady.
Queen Latifah.
Bessie.
Yeah,
Yeah, Queen
exactly.
Latifah
Yeah.
did a show, but this lady was a singer. She was
Hmm.
a singer
Oh,
that
Yeah,
okay.
that was Bessie. What's her name?
I forget.
Bessie Smith.
I think so
I
too.
believe. I
Yeah,
believe it was Bessie Smith.
right. So yeah. Yeah, but this was very intriguing, very
yeah, yeah. I
interesting.
like it. I like it.
Right.
Very, very
Yeah,
interesting.
Yeah. Good
yeah.
find.
Great find, true.
Great find.
Thank
True.
you. Thank you.
Yeah,
And
y'all
like,
always coming up with stuff, man. That's why I love to. I miss being with y'all. We even though, excuse me, even though we talk behind the scenes and we keep in contact, I love when y'all do these type of shows. Because this is educational type thing. I never knew about this lady. If you didn't go and find this, I would have never knew about it. I'm gonna look into it a little further. But I guess y'all really told her life story. You
Right,
know,
and it's also, excuse me, Brooke. It's also a documentary on YouTube about her. Also, I mean, it doesn't get into great detail, but it is a documentary.
Yes.
Yeah,
And there's books on her.
and there's
Um,
books on her.
and the Tuskegee Airmen, they fly over her grave every year and drop flowers on her
Yes,
Yes.
grave.
Yes, they
So,
do.
right.
absolutely.
Right.
yeah. So, and there's children books on her. So this was a woman who was, setting a path for, blacks, so that we
yes,
can. She had a dream, and she went through trial and tribulation just so she can have her dream. So, I
Yes,
mean, that's just a set for everyone. If there's
I
something in
gotta
your heart
salute
you
her.
want,
Salute.
then hey, fight for it.
fight for it. Absolutely. Hey,
Yes.
Linda, how are you?
Yeah, what's up,
Hey,
Linda?
Linda.
Good to
Yeah.
see everybody. I'm
Hello,
telling you.
Linda.
Yes.
Um,
So yeah, great find and very
Definitely
Yeah,
great
interesting.
find.
yeah, true. Thank you.
Yes.
Yep.
I
Great
Thank
can't
you.
wait
find.
to see what y'all do in the future.
Me either. These ladies always come up with something good. I'm
Always.
blessed to be on the panel with them. Blessed
Me
to be
too.
on the panel with
Me
them.
too. They always
Thank you.
Yes.
finding something good, Um, yeah, fantastic.
Right, but wasn't it? It was when she was younger. I think she walked like 4 miles to get to the middle school she was in because it was
Mhm.
segregation back then, and she walked 4 miles to get to school. To
Correct.
imagine that
Walk.
4 miles.
Correct.
Yes, 4 miles to get to school.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
Wow.
and she was a math scholar.
Yes,
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm glad you said that, True and Jazzy. Uh to to get the story straight, she worked in the cotton fields. She didn't work in the
hmm
cotton fields picking cotton. She was the little girl standing at the scales when they got ready to weigh the cotton because that's how they paid you. They paid you on the weight.
right.
They
Mm-hmm.
pay you on the weight. So, uh, you know, she was good, very good at math, and she could count very well. So,
Yeah.
her mother and her friends, they had her at the scale when it was time to get paid for the amount of cotton that they picked uh, uh, for that day. I'm quite sure it was much less than what it was when when uh, when we was coming up, but because we used to get $50 a row, but I'm quite sure it was much less back in those days. And you know, uh, if anybody's been in the cotton fields, you know how it is. The fingers get real tough at the tips because them thorns will get you. I'd rather spray cotton than pick cotton. Put it that way.
Wow, wow. See, never. Um,
I don't know about. I don't
not
know.
knowing anything
I don't know
about
I don't
about
know
that,
that
nothing
Trey.
one.
about that
I don't
I
know
know
about that.
nothing about that,
Yeah,
but
me neither.
yes,
This is just a young kid trying to make some money, so
right
that's
in the
the only way
South.
I can
Yeah,
do it.
yeah. I mean, a lot of people.
That's
Some
crazy.
people even went and they picked. They were picking cucumbers too because they had that grown also, so they was making money off that also back in the South.
Yes.
Oh
I
Right.
don't know
yes.
if
Correct.
I'd have made it
Correct.
back then. That's
I
too much
me
money.
neither. Me neither. I'll tell you.
No.
But
I'm gonna
Well,
keep
let me
quiet.
let me clear it up a little bit. It wasn't no slavery times.
no,
This was
of
just
course not.
something
No.
that
Mm-mm.
when I was coming up, this was just something to do as a 13, 14-year-old kid,
Hmm
before I was legally able to start working anywhere. We could go still pick cotton, $50 a row.
Mm.
Wow, that is something. That is really something. That's something, Dre.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've been to the South when I was younger, but I knew nothing about that. I
Yeah, I
mean,
know $10 was a lot back then. Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, that was a lot of money back then. Of course, it was a lot of money. So, 50
Welcome, Motor.
$50, $50 a row.
To, yeah, to a 13, 14
Okay,
year old
that
kid,
yeah,
that,
that's
that
pretty good. Yeah,
that's good money.
that's
You know.
good money. Absolutely.
Yeah, back then $10 was really worth something. $10, you
That's
had to
when.
look
Yes.
That's
at it.
when. If when I was born, penny candy was a penny. Back then, what was it? Still a penny?
Mm-hmm.
It was
Yeah, it was still a
only.
penny. I mean, you can go to the store with 25 cents and come away with a bag full of candy.
I
Bag
I
full of
Yes.
remember that. I remember that.
That's crazy.
Absolutely. And the potato chips, they were 5 cents.
Mm-hmm.
They were
Hmm.
5 cents back then. So,
Right.
oh yeah, yeah. So something. It was something. These Okay. Vincent said he picked beans as a kid. To go buy baseball cards.
Yeah.
This was in the 70s.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Picking
Yeah.
beans is not easy either. Anything in the fields is not easy. Put it that way. I remember
Yep.
shelling buckets and
No.
buckets of peas.
Look
I
what he
used to
said.
try to get out of that.
He said picking
Yeah. He said he used to pick
penny candy
beans.
was two for a penny. Oh, yeah,
Two.
because I know when I was born it was penny candy, one penny. He
I
said
don't know
back
nothing
then
about no two
it
for a
was
penny.
I
I
don't
don't
two
know
know
for
about
a
two for a
that.
penny. He
penny. I
said
don't.
two of them
I
for a
know it
penny.
was penny candy. That's all I
I know it was
remember.
Ooh,
penny
Penny
candy.
candy. And like you said,
ooh.
25 cent, you had a bag full of
Right,
candy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
absolutely.
So
Everybody here telling their age, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
oh, listen, the
He
motor
said
man
in
said,
Baltimore.
yeah, he said now they don't cover a pack of smokes, and he did a laugh out loud. But yeah, I didn't know. I never knew about. Oh, he said in Baltimore. So
Yeah,
yeah, it could
Baltimore.
be possible because
Mhm.
yeah, it could be possible. Yeah, but this lady
At
was she was
two cent
phenomenal.
mojos.
Yeah, so back
Yeah.
then,
Yeah, back then, and it still depends on what areas you in too. So
right.
I grew up in Texas, so a lot of people, a lot of places in these small rural areas in Texas, uh, in the '70s, was still kind of doing these little things to make money, but by no means there was no slavery involved. But the
Oh,
cotton fields
because
still
you
exist.
know that ended in 1865. So of course not, Dre, because slavery ended after the Civil War. So of
Right,
course it wasn't any slavery in the
right.
Mhm.
70s.
Yeah. Well,
Absolutely
I mean,
not.
I'm not necessarily saying slavery, but we wasn't forced to do it. It was a job
Right. It's a
to do
difference.
to
It's
go
a
make
different.
money, and I experienced a little bit of it and didn't last too long out there. Put it that way.
Right, right.
Yeah,
But people did whatever they had to do back then. So it is what it is. I mean, we all
yeah,
could
you
I
gotta do
mean,
what you gotta do
right.
now.
And see, I wasn't from the South, so we knew nothing about that. I used to
Yeah,
go,
I
to
think
the
some
South,
of that
but
stuff's still going on in the South.
I don't think they picking cotton anymore because
Uh,
I think they have machines that do that.
Yeah, they
they
do.
have
Yes.
tractors to pick it up,
Yeah.
and they can take it to the cotton mill to have it processed and all that kind of good stuff. But they still do have people spraying cotton. You still got to spray the cotton. Everybody don't have crop planes to spray their cotton.
Yeah,
So
Oh,
you still
okay.
got people sitting on back of tractors spraying the cotton. You
What are
know,
you spraying for?
Pest-
Right.
it's pesticide to keep
Okay.
bugs from in Texas the locusts they love to eat cotton.
Eat
So
cotton.
Eat.
yeah, they eat the leaves, they eat everything before the cotton is even bloomed. They go out there and destroy your crops. You know what I mean? So
Who
they go
eat
out
it? Bird?
bug
Bugs.
bugs.
Oh,
Oh, bugs. I thought you
Yeah.
said
oh,
people,
I
because
thought.
No,
I
no, no, no,
misheard that.
Me,
That's why I was
no,
like,
no, no, no.
what?
No,
me
you
too,
pretty much
Jazzy. I
spraying
misheard that.
pretty much
Yes.
spraying
Yes.
pesticide to keep the
Oh,
insects
cotton
and that kind
bugs.
of good stuff
Okay,
off.
cotton bugs.
Right.
Okay.
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
Right. So now you know more cotton picking. No, people don't do that anymore. Right, because they do have machines to take care of that. But that's something. I mean, to grow up and you out there and you picking cotton in that heat, that's something. Wow.
Yes.
Yep.
That's
Early in the
really
morning.
something.
I think that's a little too much now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, nobody's doing that anymore.
Yeah, they use
Oh, okay.
machines.
Yeah, he said any crop needs spraying. Any kind of crop needs spraying.
Hmm.
Yeah, they are
Yep.
using machines. Absolutely.
Yep. That's true.
Yeah, but great find, fantastic
Yep,
lady.
great
I'm
finds.
glad True came up on
Yep,
this because as I stated, a lot of people probably never even heard of
I didn't.
this woman,
I
so
never heard of her.
so
I'm
it
looking
was
into her
great.
more. So I
Yeah.
guess we can wrap it up. I guess we summed it up.
Yes.
Right. So we can wrap it up. We're back. So we basically want everybody to know that Brooklyn and the family is back. We miss you guys also, and I appreciate all the messages that y'all been sending us while we was away. All the Christmas and New Year emails. We appreciate it. And we're officially back, guys. So make sure you toggle on those notifications. And I want to say thank you to Shrink and Sharon. You're a gem. You always come and support the family, putting out information out there. And if you want Shrink and Sharon, I want everybody to go and join Shrink and Sharon's show. She has the morning show. Sharon, you can drop your link in here so people can know where to go find you and follow you. All right.
Thank you, Vincent said it was a great show. And
Yeah.
Octavia said happy for the information. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
You're welcome,
We
Octavia.
appreciate y'all. I know y'all happy to see us back and we happy to be back.
Yep, absolutely.
Yes.
Agree.
Yep. So I'm
Yes.
waiting for Sharon to put her information in here. So y'all can go check her out. She do her shows in the morning. I want y'all to go check her out. Or we got a lot of new people also. A lot of people joined our channel and we appreciate it. You know, y'all can Join the membership if y'all want, because y'all know our membership come with perks and whatnot. We're gonna be doing a lot of giveaways and whatnot this year. So yeah. Sharon, you gonna put your information in? Yeah, I'm happy to be back. I'm glad to see everybody. I'm glad everybody's okay. You know.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm waiting for her to put her information in. Vincent, man. Okay,
Okay,
she
this then she dropped
put her
it. Yeah.
information in. This is her chat. This is her information. I want everybody to go and show her some support because she supports everyone. She supports the family all the time. You know, she drops out information in the chat.
Yeah.
And we appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Thank you,
Absolutely.
Sharon.
Always.
Thanks, Sharon.
Thanks,
Yes.
Sharon.
Yeah. So that's gonna wrap it up for this show. All right. So to my right is my beautiful wife, Jazzy.
Thank you guys for coming and supporting Brooklyn and the family. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Have a good one, guys.
Yes. Next up is my brother Dre.
I want to thank everyone for coming out today. It was good to see everyone in the chat, and I'm happy to be back. And hopefully you enjoyed the show today, and we'll see you next time.
Yep. Next up is my sister Patty.
Thank you. True. Great find. I didn't know about Bessie Coleman, so I learned something about Black history. So thanks. Have a great week, you guys.
Yeah. Next up is my sister True.
Thanks everyone for coming to join us on our first day back and look forward to seeing y'all on Tuesday, Tech Talk Tuesday.
Absolutely. I want to thank everybody. Shrinking Sharon said something on the post where she said,
Oh, she said thank you for
"Yeah,
having
you're
the
welcome.
family back. You're welcome,
You're welcome."
Octavia.
And I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to be back. All right, let me see. Octavia. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Shrinking Sharon is a gem. All of y'all gems. You know, we appreciate all of y'all supporting us time after time, and we'll see y'all on Tech Talk Tuesday. This Tuesday, we got a great show for y'all. So make sure y'all toggle on those notifications, and we will see y'all on Tech Talk Tuesday. Have a great Sunday, y'all. See y'all on Tuesday.
Peace.
Goodbye.